The air in here, thick with the ghosts of forgotten promises. For centuries, this vault held more than just gold. It held secrets, sealed away from the world. Look at it all. Mountains of gleaming bars, enough to make kings weep. But it's not just the gold that tells the story. See these flags, tattered and faded. They once waved proudly over battlefields. And these swords, rusted and silent now, but they've tasted blood. They've whispered tales of valor, of sacrifice, and of a darkness that followed. Every coin, every dusty document, is a piece of a puzzle, a map to a truth. Long buried, the soldiers who brought this treasure here, they weren't just comrades in arms. They were brothers, bound by an oath. But greed is a powerful poison. It starts slow, a seed of doubt, planted in the heart. A sideways glance, a whispered word in the shadows. You begin to see your brother not as an ally, but as an obstacle. The shared laughter fades, replaced by the silent calculation of what you stand to gain and what they stand to lose. For the original soldiers, the bond forged in the crucible of war was not strong enough to withstand the lure of this treasure. They looked at the same gold we're looking at now and saw not a shared future, but a personal kingdom. The trust evaporated like morning mist, leaving behind a cold, hard reality. Every man for himself. We found their journals, pages filled with paranoia, entries detailing suspected plots and hidden They started watching each other, their hands never far from their weapons. The camp, once a place of camaraderie, became a viper's nest. A dropped cup, a sudden movement, anything could be misinterpreted as a threat. The weight of the gold was nothing compared to the weight of their suspicion. They were prisoners of their own avarice, trapped in a gilded cage of their own making, long before this vault was ever sealed. The final entry. It's chilling. It speaks of a plan, a final, decisive act to claim it all. It doesn't say who struck first, but it doesn't have to. The outcome is written on the very walls of this place. Betrayal is a language spoken in silence, an action. A knife in the back feels the same no matter whose hand holds the hilt. They turned on one another. The men who had fought side by side, who had saved each other's lives. For what? For a pile of metal that couldn't buy them another breath. The irony is suffocating. They conquered armies, only to be defeated by the enemy within themselves. And now, here we are, standing in the same spot, breathing the same stale air. History has a funny way of finding new actors for the same old play. We followed the maps, deciphered the codes, outsmarted every trap laid by the original guardians. We thought we were different, smarter. We worked together, trusted each other, or so I thought. The thrill of the discovery, the moment we first laid eyes on this treasure. It was euphoric. We celebrated, we cheered. We had done it. But then, the silence returned. A different kind of silence. The heavy, calculating kind. That's when I saw it. The same look in their eyes that I read about in those journals. The flicker of avarice. The subtle shift in posture. The way their hands drifted closer to their holsters. It's funny. You spend years chasing a legend, and you end up becoming a part of it. The echoes of the past aren't just in the artifacts around us. They're in our heartbeats, in the sweat on our palms. The story wasn't over. It was just waiting for a new cast. Greed never died with the soldiers. It only changed hands. We are the inheritors, not just of this fortune, but of their curse. Every step we took to get here was a step in their footsteps. We thought we were solving a historical mystery, but we were just repeating it. The same whispers, the same suspicions, the same dark arithmetic of division and betrayal. It's like the gold itself is cursed, amplifying the darkest parts of human nature. They're moving now, fanning out, just like the journal described. They think I don't see it, that I'm lost in the glitter of the gold. But I've read the final chapter. I know how this ends. The alliances we forged on the outside, in the sunlit world, mean nothing down here in the dark. In this tomb of ambition, there are no partners, only rivals. The treasure doesn't belong to the one who finds it. It belongs to the one who survives. I can hear the click of a safety being released, a metallic sound that cuts through a century of silence. My heart is pounding, a frantic drumbeat counting down the final seconds. It's a shame, really. We could have been legends. Instead, we're just another verse in the same sad song. The treasure was never the gold or the jewels. The real treasure was the trust we had. And we're about to bury it here for good, right alongside the bones of those who came before us. They say history repeats itself. That's not quite right. History doesn't repeat itself. It survives through those who don't learn from it. Thanks for watching this journey unfold. If you're fascinated by the stories hidden in the past, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss our next expedition into the unknown. Follow along, and let's see what other secrets we can uncover together. Until next time, stay curious.